everyone, it's Bree with Califia Candle Company. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a review on the ever so popular 1617 fragrance oils. Now, if you didn't know, 1617 was a popular luxury candle supplier that very unexpectedly closed. I want to say a few months ago now at this point. And like I said, it was very unexpected. So when they closed, it left a lot of candle makers in a frenzy because they were using their oils, their waxes, their vessels that they offered. And these candle makers were left wondering what they were going to do. They couldn't get their hands on these supplies anymore. That is until a lot of different candle suppliers came to the rescue and were able to obtain the oils that were offered by 1617, and one of those is Hive and Honey Candle Co., who sent me the samples from the whole collection of the 1617 oils. So thank you, Hive and Honey, for sending these my way so that I could do a review for you guys on here. And they also got their hands on 2 of the waxes that were offered by 1617 as well. So I will make sure to link them down below if you want to check them out. And one of the great things about these oils now is that they are offered at a much more affordable price. I have never tried the 1617 oils strictly for that reason. They were just way out of my price range, very, very expensive. So now they're offered at a much more affordable price, and I feel like they're going to be attainable for a lot more people. So again, I will link them down below if you want to check them out. I will be dividing this into 2 parts because there are 24 oils total and I don't want to bore you guys to death. So I'll do the first 12 in this video, part 1, and then part 2 will have the second set of 12, and I will include my top 3 in that video as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, also I did want to share that I am doing this a little bit differently than I typically do. Normally with the fragrance oil reviews, I like to do a blind kind of first impression sniff. But this time I went ahead and already swatched all of the oils on these blotter strips that I get through Candle Science, and I have already smelt them because I wanted to have more of an informed review for you guys. I feel like sometimes with the first impressions, it can be a little bit hard to think of words on the spot. So this way I could kind of sit with the oils and really gather my thoughts to share with you guys. So let me know if you like this method. So starting off, we have Kaye 23. This has notes of El Dorado Peach, Dark Patchouli, and Black Rum. So right off the bat, when I was reading the notes on this one, it kind of reminded me of a cocktail drink. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I like this one. It definitely is a little bit like dark and moody, I would say, and it gives off romantic vibes to me. It's really nice. It's really nice. Sort of on the lighter side, I would say, not too strong, but I like it. Up next, we have Persephone with notes of orange blossom, cherry blossom, key lime, clean cotton, plum, pomegranate, bamboo, and beechwood. So quite a lot going on in this one, and I absolutely love it. This one is amazing. It is just a really nice, clean, citrus, fruity, fresh scent. It's perfect. I love it. I love this one. It would be a great spring or summer edition, or just to have year round to kind of fill that clean, fruity scent category if you're looking for one like that. Cannot get enough of it. Then we have Florencia. This one has notes of Bulgarian rose, white orchid, and Tongan vanilla. This is a very floral forward one, I would say, but it definitely has some warmth in there from that vanilla, which I am picking up on. It's really nice. Definitely a comforting scent, I would say. I do recall this one being very popular in the various Facebook groups. I would always see people talking about Florencia, and I can see why. It is a great one. Up next, we have Your Name's an Adverb with notes of juniper, moss, saffron, nutmeg, cognac, and palo santo. So this one is very earthy, I would say. I definitely can pick up on the juniper and the moss, and then that palo santo in there as well. And then you do get a bit of that spice from the saffron and the nutmeg. Not really in my wheelhouse, but if you are into the earthy fragrances, then you might like this one. Next, we have Better Off Without Him with notes of lemon blossom, yuzu, mint, and amyris. This is definitely a bright and citrusy scent. This would make a wonderful spring scent. I feel like the lemon in there does not come across artificial too. Sometimes with certain lemon fragrances, I've noticed that they smell really artificial, almost like a cleaner. That is not the case with this one. It really is just a nice, fresh citrus scent. I love that one. Next, we have As Fate Will Have It with notes of cherry, coconut, almond, jasmine, vanilla, and tonka bean. This is definitely more of a gourmand scent, which I don't typically gravitate towards, but having said that, it's not bad. I like it, actually. I like it, but not enough that I would include it in my line. But I feel like that jasmine and the coconut in there kind of help lighten it. I like it. It's okay. It's okay. Next, we have Mayfield with notes of English lavender, Meyer lemon, and Tahitian vanilla. To me, this is such a well-balanced oil. You get a little bit of the herbaceous vibes from that lavender, and then the bright citrus element from the lemon, and a little bit of warmth from that Tahitian vanilla, and it all just comes together to make such a nice oil. I really like this one a lot. I feel like this is just a great universal scent that could go all year round. I like this. Next, we have Virgin Jungle with notes of bergamot, peach, jasmine, sambar, cashmere, and teakwood. I had to look up what jasmine sambar is. Obviously, I know what jasmine is, but I was wondering where the sambar came into play. And it is a species of jasmine native to tropical Asia. So this is a very lovely scent. I am obsessed with this one, to be honest. It is a very bright and happy scent to me, very cheerful. I love it. I love it. Another one that kind of has a little bit of everything in there. It has your citrus, it has your floral, it has your warmth going on, a little bit of musk, I would say. Love, love, love this one. Then we have Alistair with notes of cypress, vetiver, tobacco leaf, sandalwood, and ambergris. So I just recently found out what ambergris is, and in case you didn't know, it is a substance found in the digestive system of sperm whales. So I'm not really sure how somebody found out that that would be something good to add to fragrance oils, but here we are. And I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of this one. It is a little bit too much for me, very masculine. I feel like it's probably the tobacco leaf that's throwing me off. I'm not the biggest tobacco fan when it comes to fragrance oils. It almost smells like Axe deodorant mixed with like a cigar shop. I don't know. Not my favorite. Definitely not my favorite one. Next, we have Mojave with notes of geranium, pomelo, pink pepper, and Palo Santo. I know this was another popular one I would always see talked about, but honestly, this is another one that is not my favorite at all. I don't know what it is that is throwing me off with this one, but I almost get like smoky vibes from it, and it just is not for me. But I know people love it, so you might like this one if any of those notes appeal to you, but not for me. Next, we have Eternell with notes of magnolia blossom, frangipani, jasmine, tobacco, and vanilla. I did have to look up what frangipani is because I had never heard of that word before. Turns out it is just another word for plumeria. So there you go. But this is a really, really lovely fragrance. I like this one a lot. And I know I was just saying I'm not the biggest tobacco fan, but for some reason in this one it works. It's a very unique floral. I love it. Love, love, love. Okay, and then the last one for this group is You Wish with notes of Arabian jasmine, galbanum, labdanum, and vanilla. This is definitely floral forward. but not your everyday floral. There really is something in here that makes it unique and different and adds some depth to it. It's really a lovely floral scent, but very floral. So if you're not into the floral scene, then this would not be your vibe, but if you are, check out this one for sure. All right, well, that wraps up part 1 of the 1617 fragrance oil review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for part 2. It will be up soon after this video. I want to say thank you again to Hive & Honey for sending me these samples so that I could review them for you guys on here, and I'll see you in the next video.